People seeking asylum and their advocates protesting on both sides of the border in Nogales today. As 9 on Your Side's Rogelio Maras reports, they're demanding action from the U.S. government.
We're out here today to defend migrants' rights to asylum.
Separated by a border, the message is the same on both sides. Give them asylum now.
Under the guise of public health protections based on the COVID-19 pandemic, the border has essentially been shut.
That's why these activists, joined by Alexandra Miller, an immigration attorney, came to this part of the border in Nogales.
Over the past few months, I've continued to attempt to accompany migrants at the border.
Miller says she'll actually go into Mexico and accompany migrants, some of whom traveled from across oceans through several countries to this checkpoint. Here, she says, they'll arrive at a moment of truth. They either get asylum in the United States or not. Miller told me since the pandemic started, the answer from Customs and Border Patrol agents has been a firm no.
They tell us that no exceptions can be made.
Miller and other activists contend the U.S. can offer protection to these migrants and still keep Americans safe.
There are ways to protect our public health without infringing upon the rights of migrants and asylum seekers.
Yo en marzo, en plena pandemia.
This woman, who traveled from southern Mexico, said she's fleeing cartel violence after they targeted her home. She says she came in March before the pandemic.
Desde febrero.
Another migrant from Guatemala says she's been trying to seek asylum since February.
Yo vengo con mi hijo.
The Mexican woman says she came here with her young son.
Tengo dos hijos y mi esposo.
The woman from Guatemala says she came here with her husband and 2 children. For their part, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol says illegal immigration continues despite the pandemic. At a press conference earlier today, CBP Commissioner Mark Morgan reiterated the agency's policy of suspending asylum processing as a measure to protect Americans.
Migrants continue to ignore their country's stay-at-home guidance, as well as they continue to ignore the guidance of global medical experts.
Rogelio Maras, KGUN 9, on your side.